What's up, folks? Heine's Morning Update. June 30th, as we are staring at a ES down 50 at 7:20 this morning Eastern. I said yesterday that a close above 01 around 25 could be bullish. I couldn't have been more wrong. This got desolated. Europe DAX went down, took out June's low, so I think we kind of followed. So it'll be interesting to see if the economic data coming out today with inflation and everything else. We do have a fact to bring this back up, but 25 ES is your huge. This is your huge level. So you need everything above that. In fact, we really need everything above 93 to get anything 893. But as of now, we're at 3769. Below 05, this 05 and 80, you had the 80, 83, 81, and then the 05. So this is a high, this was a low, these are two double high, and then we rallied through there, so then we had a consolidation day, pop a hair above, drop yesterday, that 05, I said, that's the level, it popped a little bit, it rallied back up, and then we closed around the 25. I thought this would be a consolidation for the way up, and I was wrong. This is why I don't do, I don't know. I don't really trade outside the week just because who knows what it brings and why risk it. Anyway, so an open below 81 is, 05 level is bearish, 01, 05 bearish, 81 bearish, this 83, 81. So target's downside would be 35 and then 37.10. And the loss of all these should take us down to 680 is my ultimate low target for this move down if it continues. Now, we wouldn't get there today. I mean, we shouldn't get there today. How's that? We're going to use the correct verbiage. So here's your attempt up. Remember that we cleared that 6,900 gap, which I wanted to see. We popped up to 69 or 39.50, excuse me. And then we head back down. Here's that line I drew yesterday. Also keep in mind that 50% fib retrace is 34.91. So we've been saying that overall on a macro, 35 is probably going to be where this bottoms out and probably returns back up. Although you have a point of control on a 2-year volume at 32.28. So who knows? I'm not going to say we can or can't get there. I'm not going to say 3,500 is going to be the low. I'm just saying let's watch today. So here's your hourly. Again, as I mentioned in the room the other day, when you have a consolidation day, your R3 levels or your support and resistance levels shrink because it's based on the high, low, and range of the prior day. So we're already sitting at 37.64 on S3. Now this could technically hold until the morning until we get our inflation stuff and see a rip higher. I could see an overnight low being and then just a what the fuck rally. Also, this is very important, the fact that this is end of month and end of quarter. So I would expect absolute shenanigans today. Maybe they peg a 3,800. Maybe they peg a 3,700. Maybe they don't peg anything at all and just ramp up. I don't know, but I would be wary about what's going on today. So anyway, that's kind of what I'm looking at. If we open up below 37.80 ES, then I would look that we're going to downside 37.35 and 37.10, 3,700. We have a SPS cash gap. Sorry, this is small. Let's get that up. 37.15 to 37.07. Technically, that could be in reach today. So we could see that filled, and that would be, that would cure us of that gap since we closed this gap yesterday, and then maybe we return and start filling up these guys. I don't know. Or we continue just to grind and channel down. Euro broke below 4. Well, it's at 4 now, 104. So if that goes, your 103 half is that level I'm watching. If the 103 half level breaks, then it's going to be interesting for Europe. So a lot going on today. A lot of economic news. We have inflation monthly. Core inflation year over year. All that shit. Disposable income. Nominal personal income. So we'll see. Initial jobless claims. We're looking at 230 is the consensus. Continuing jobless claims, and then Chicago PMI. So all these numbers matter, but they all come out before the open so we can see. So two scenarios I could see here today again are we continue to grind lower and fill that SPX gap from 37.15, 37.07. These prior levels being in play, or the economic news brings us back up. I could see a 3,800 close today if we don't continue straight down. And again, from a macro aspect, I want to see 3680 as a downside target. I'm not saying that we get all the way down 3,500, but in the long term. But I just that's kind of the immediate downside target for maybe a base and a return back up. But I don't know. So trade what you see. Please be careful today because this thing's going to be wonky. Again, end of quarter, end of month. There's so much macro going on. Bitcoin's below 20,000. You're seeing those guys get liquidated. So there's a lot of fear in the marketplace. There's really nothing bullish. But I'm not saying it can't go up, right? So the more bearish everyone gets, is the more I start to get bullish. Again, my theory is everybody's always wrong. Anyway, that's kind of the sum everything up today. Again, I'll be out and then I'll be back this afternoon, probably around 1 or 2 my time. So please stay safe. Please be careful. Tone down your size. Today and tomorrow are going to be nuts. It's okay to sit out. Cash is a trade. Why risk capital if you're not solidified in your actions? Anyway, please be safe. Thanks.